Queens and Kings. I just want to ask you a question. How can a Nigerian and a bunch of them celebrate my country's July the 4th on my visa?
Nigerian seems to be the new N-word. Let's go ahead and talk about it. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody feeling? How everybody living today? Let me say what's up to the people. What's up, Priscilla? What's up, Patricia? What's up, Miss Curiosity? Shout out to all my AT2bers. I love my members. Y'all help keep the bills paid. What's up, Sassy? How you doing? What's up, Sarah B? What's up, Krusty Draws? Thank you for being here. Oh, I watched a little bit of 2K, but I just didn't know who that lady was, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to wait and go back to the beginning and watch it. What's up, Kay? How you doing? What's up, Andrea? What's up, Benita? What's up, Janae? What's up, everybody? What's up, Wanda? Hello. What's up, Jay? What's up, I'm so surprised that this has not gotten like a lot of coverage. About 3 weeks ago, oh, Denitria, you on time? What's up, Cam? About 3 weeks ago, Angela was on the Drew Barrymore show. You know how she got a talk show? She was like a special guest on that show. Well, people were complaining. It was like, hey, this woman is very abusive. Like, do you guys know what's going on? For those of you who might not be familiar, Angela is on 90 Day Fiancé. Michael is her husband. He lives in Nigeria. They were on like one of the first 3 seasons. And basically, he's been in Nigeria that whole time after they got married. Mind you, that was about 5-6 years ago. Fast forward to now, he's finally in this country. Well, back in February, he had fled for his life. He ended up going to Indiana, but at first, it was reported that he was missing. So what ended up happening was Angela's calling the police saying he's missing. They put out a missing report. Well, Michael went ahead and called the police and was all like, no, I escaped. Like, this woman held my passport. I was running for my life. She was abusing me. Mind you, they're on this season of 90 Day Fiancé, and 90 Day Fiancé didn't think like, oh man, this guy is suffering from abuse. Maybe we should cut her out of this season. No, she's still in the season, you guys. That's the crazy part. Because let's flip it real quick. If he was abusing her, do y'all think that they would let their storyline continue? Yes or no? It would be a wrap. It would be over with. So for them to allow that to even happen, that is crazy. So anyway, the people, the 90 Day fan base got together and was all like, y'all need to take this down. So what they did was take it down, but they recently put it back up like a week ago. It was about 3 weeks ago that she was on the Drew Barrymore show. They put it up a week ago. So I guess they don't care about abuse either. But I don't even care about the Drew Barrymore show and stuff like that. Let's talk about TLC. We've seen the way Michael was treated for years. And basically it was for ratings. Like, oh, we don't care that he's getting abused or, you know, because I guess verbal, people don't really look at it. Verbal, they don't like, oh, it is what it is. But no, that woman is literally tormenting him. And you have to remember, too, there's a power dynamic. Yeah, Big Head Ed, yeah, he disgusting human being as well, too. But you have to remember there's a power dynamic. The foreigner, they do not get the money. TLC gives it to the American, and then whatever, you know, the American decides to do to like split it up with them or whatnot, but they give it to the American. They don't give it to the foreigner. And I'm not trying to say that in a derogatory way, but The person that's not from this country, they don't give the money to. So literally, Michael has to depend on her. And as you guys may or may not know, Michael is the one that Angela is the one that pays for Michael's housing and everything like that and gives him like some kind of allowance. Like she doesn't give him any of the money. Like it's not like, oh, okay, we're gonna split it in half. No, he's not allowed to do anything. She controls everything, even when she's not over there in Nigeria. So there is a power dynamic, and a lot of people are saying like, oh, well, he used her, he didn't really love her, and all that stuff. Listen, he done stuck by her side this long. That man deserves to be in this country. And if you know anything about immigration laws when it comes to marriage, if there's abuse in the household, you can stay in the country because you don't have to take that. If there's any foreigners, immigrants out there who are in a marriage and they're being abused, you don't have to do that at all. You can report that and you can still stay in this country. Michael has been filmed at weddings, at the grocery store. It looked like he's living his best life since he got away from that woman. And just watching the recent episode where she spits at him. She spits at him. And I'm just all like, TLC done seen all of, because I'm refreshing my memory of all the seasons with Angela and Michael in it. I'm all like, oh my God, all these seasons where Michael was being abused, they literally just recording it for ratings and not going like, hey, you can't treat this man like this. It's not even him just being a black man, but you can't treat this man like this is not okay. It's not like regular arguing. Like she's screaming at the top of her lungs. She's being rough with him. Like it's not normal. And then when Michael came on, it was all like, she's physically abusing me. Oh, I can see it. You know, I'm not surprised. A lot of people are trying to argue and saying that he's making this up and he just wanted the green card. Listen, that's here nor there. He earned it. I'm just going to be honest. So I'm going to go ahead and play a clip from a TikToker and see if I can get away with it. TLC might flag this video, so if the video comes down, they struck it, y'all. Here we go.
You want to try some? You want to try this? I'm good. That's ribs. Remember I kept telling you about hog? That's hog. Oh. You see the different flavor? Okay. Real pig.
In case you missed what Michael did there, let me go ahead and play that moment again. Here's the question. Will Angela realize Michael probably had something stuck in his mouth? Will she say, maybe we don't do that next time? Or will she throw a fit and storm out?
Did you just spit on there?
There's no spits.
Michael, did you?
Baby,
What did you do? He just spit on the wall. You went, why did you do that? You're sitting here denying.
I'm not denying.
You spitted. Stop lying. Let me show you right there. That's what you did.
No, he's
That's what you just did to his wall. Don't tell me I went spit. That was rude. Excuse me, Skylar. That was rude. That's disrespectful to my friend's place. Honestly. Honestly, embarrassed.
You got it. She throws a fit, storms out. And even Skyla is rolling her eyes at her. She's treating her husband like a child everywhere they go. And this reaction that she had of taking a big bite of food and just spitting it all over him, you think that makes it better? I can't even fathom being treated the way that she treats him. Yet he sits there calmly and just takes it. The sad part is this is the introduction he has to our food and culture here in the States. And remember how she reacted to his food. She was very rude about it. So introducing him to a country she wants him to live with her in this manner, are we surprised at all that he would leave?
So I want to say this. When he did I didn't actually see anything come out his mouth. But her knowing that this guy comes from he's Muslim, right? Knowing that he's Muslim and you're feeding him hog, which is pig, and you know they don't eat pig, and you gave it to him to try, like, are you out your mind, lady? Like literally, you set him up. And like I said, when Michael I didn't actually see anything come out his mouth. But when she took a bite, and then she spit it at him, you see it. There we go. You see it. That's the food right there circled, you guys. This dragon, this cigarette nicotine smoking dragon, spit on this man. And he literally took it. How embarrassing that is. How fucking disgusting that is. You spit on him? You nasty, vile son of a... And like, you know, I'm just so shocked that this wasn't like a big conversation. Like, this was kind of just like, oh well, no, whatever. Not realizing in February, this man literally fled for his life. And remember, it was Angela and Cooter Brown, aka John Yates, a blogger, looking for him, reporting that he was missing and stuff like that. But here's my thing. He no telling what Michael went through when he was over there. When he was living with Angela, when the cameras was off, no telling what was going down. We don't know. Michael hasn't really given his side of the story, so we really don't know exactly what went down. But we know from the way Angela acts, it couldn't be pretty. And I want to clarify something too, because they did a whole scene where they were still in Nigeria at the time, and she was all like, you gave them my information so then they can scam me, you know, and basically saying he's the stereotype like a Nigerian scammer. Well, what it actually was is that when you're trying to get your visa approved, you know, he had to show income and stuff like that. And technically, he's not getting any income, you know, to him. Like I said, the money goes to the American when they do 90 Day Fiancé. Just kind of like when they do Love After Lockup, the prisoner does not get the money. It goes to the, I don't want to say the free men, the civilian, the American, damn it. It goes to that person, not the prisoner. But anyway, so he had to show her tax information, like her W-2, to the visa people so it could get approved. But they turned it out, but the way the camera flipped it made it seem like he was giving her information to random people and stuff like that. And that was not true. TLC is complicit in the abuse of Michael. I don't know what other way to put it. You guys, there is no other way to put it. Literally, no, this man does not eat pork, and you decide to give him pork, and then you're mad with his reaction. All you had to do, you have every right to be upset. All you can do is say, hey, don't do that. You don't do that, right? You can simply just say that. But the fact that you decided to take a bite and then spit it on him, and his because what if he would have backhanded the shit out of her? Again, I don't condone abuse, but what if he would have just said his reflexes? Bah! This would be a whole different story, right? We'd be talking about how Michael is abusive and how he does X, Y, and Z. It'll be a whole different other story. But the fact that we literally are excusing this and nobody is making a big deal out of this is crazy to me. And I know some people are confused with what's going on. Because if you watch the previews, you see that Michael and Angela are at the reunion together. The reunion was shot months ago. So the reunion is not current. With 90 Day Fiancé, they film a lot of their stuff like a long time ago, and then they premiere it. Like, for example, a lot of the couples and their stories and stuff like that happened the year previously. I remember one couple, it was like their story was like from 2 years ago, and then they just, you know, decided to put them on the show more recently. So it could be between, you know, a couple of years between when you'll actually see their story. Also, Love After Lockup, because they're the same producer, Sharp Entertainment. They film those Love After Lockup couples like a year in advance. Like they're like that too. It might be a year or 2 years in advance before you might see the couple. So yeah, it, just seeing how that man was like disrespected and just, and we've seen it all these years too. You know, this wasn't something that, oh, this was a one-time thing or a one-off. Like we've seen it throughout the years. And mind you, you're taking that man away from his country. You're isolating him. And we know one thing that abusers do to you is isolate you. And remember, she didn't want him talking to anybody, having any kind of friends, especially females, but he didn't want her to have any kind of him to have any kind of friends or anything like that. Remember that? Luckily, he did keep him a friend, and he left her phone, and she held his passport. That's imprisonment, by the way, when you hold somebody's passport. Held his passport, but luckily he had a burner phone, and he was able to escape. Thank God, because we hear the way Angela talks. You out in the country somewhere? As I understand, she lives somewhere near like Savannah, Georgia, but it's not Savannah. It's some kind of small town or something like that. Michael, get your black. I'm glad he got his black ass up out of there. On a serious, being serious, but I know I'm being funny, but seriously, darling, I agree. Yeah, she didn't want him to work either. What's up, Autumn's mom? Yeah, right. She had to the full there. Listen, Michael did what he had to do to get his citizenship. Again, we know that's a process. He doesn't have it, but I mean, if he has a good lawyer, all they have to do is bring up all the scenes with 90 Day Fiance. Also they can play this because obviously the lady is a bigot.
Hi, Queens and Kings. I just want to ask you a question. How can a Nigerian and a bunch of them celebrate my country's July the 4th on my visa?
My country's and on my visa. Are you out your mind, lady? Yeah, you are out your mind. I'm sorry. Yeah, of course you are. For those of you just coming in, I'm gonna play the spit scene again. Trigger warning. I just want to let you guys know before we get out of here.
You want to try some? You want to try this?
I'm good.
That's ribs. Remember I kept telling you about hog? That's hog.
Oh,
You see the different flavor?
okay.
Real pig.
In case you missed what Michael did there, let me go ahead and play that moment again. Here's the question. Will Angela realize Michael probably had something stuck in his mouth? Will she say, maybe we don't do that next time? Or will she throw a fit and storm out?
Did you just spit on there?
It's not SPITS.
Michael, did you?
Babe,
What did you do?
He just spit on the wall. You went, why did you do that? You're sitting here denying.
I'm not denying.
You spitted. Stop lying. Let me show you right there. That's what you
You don't know.
That's what you just did to his wall. Don't tell me I went spit. That was rude. Excuse me, Skylar. That was rude. That's disrespectful to my friend's place. Honestly. Honestly, embarrassed.
You got it. She throws a fit, storms out. And even Skyla is rolling her eyes at her. She's treating her husband like a child everywhere they go. And this reaction that she had of taking a big bite of food and just spitting it all over him, you think that makes it better? I can't even fathom being treated the way that she treats him. Yet he sits there calmly and just takes it. The sad part is this is the introduction he has to our food and culture here in the States. And remember how she reacted to his food. She was very rude about it. So introducing him to a country she wants him to live with her in this manner, are we surprised at all that he would leave?
Thank you, darling 2021. Thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate that. And shout out to anyone else. If you like to donate to the show, of course, you can send a super chat, super sticker, or a Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Y'all see it up on top. Yeah, disgusting. Like, I don't know how Michael has so much restraint. He deserves to stay in this country. I don't care what anybody says. Even if he was scamming this old lady and all that, if you want to say that, okay, that's fine. But he deserves to stay in this country. As much abuse he has taken, he deserves to stay. Would y'all agree with that? Does Michael deserve his citizenship? Yes or no? Let's do a 30-second countdown real quick. Nasty. I can't. Disgusting. Yeah. I was gonna do this video yesterday, but the video I was gonna do yesterday, it wasn't gonna be nice. I was gonna use a whole bunch of cuss words and everything. Like, usually I can watch something and not be triggered by it, but I'm like, oh my God, like, you literally are seeing what's going on with him in real time. And again, when he had fled for his life, that's the way I'm putting it, y'all. He fled for his life. No telling, because, listen, Angela, John Yates, and his husband, they probably were going to have Michael do some freak offs. Because them are some freaks over there. So no telling what they was going to try to have Michael do. I don't blame... Listen, God was looking after Michael. Let me tell you that. Somebody was praying for Michael real hard. That house probably smelled like nicotine and crack. Hell, yeah. Good job, Michael. You escaped. You dodged the bullet. But anyway, you guys, thank y'all for watching the show. Make sure y'all hit that like button. And definitely, if there's any more updates, I'm going to keep my foot on TLC's neck because they can't let this go on. You cannot let this go on. They have to get rid of her. There's been years of rumors about, Angela's finally getting fired. You know, you see it all the time. And like, I've even reported on it. I'll be like, oh, this blog said Angela's getting fired. It's finally done. And they keep bringing her back. The ratings can't be that good from Angela. I'm sorry. Like, there's no way in hell. What's up, Melanie? There's no way in hell that the ratings can be that good to where you guys would keep an abuser. No way. Crazy. Anyway, you guys go ahead and hit that like button. Again, thank you to Darlin for the super sticker. I appreciate that. And then anybody else who Cash App, PayPal, Venmo me after the show, you know I always thank you. I love y'all. Be safe out there. Love one another. Be kind. Don't spit on anybody. Deuces, everybody.